G'day one and all, how you going? My name's Commander Black Star Lord at your service. And welcome to Guild Wars 2, my mechanist. Hold on, let me get this. Welcome to Guild, anyway, let's go try that again. G'day everyone, how you going? My name's Commander Black Star Lord at your service. And welcome to my mechanist build for Fractals of the Mist. Now, that's a mouthful and a half. So first of all, let's get stuck into it. We did this afternoon. We did the recommendation. Okay. Anyway, we're trying to do dailies if we can. So first of all, let's go into straight away. We'll go straight into the Mist. And we can try to explain the character and what builds I've got and why I have these particular builds and how to set them up if you wish to set them up for yourself. There's technically 4 builds you can have for the mechanist build. One is support, one is just damage. We'll go over here. One is support, one is just damage. Let's put this mech away. One is DPS, one is a lack DPS, and one is what's the word I'm looking for? One is a lack DPS and one is you got corruption as well. Just trying to get up here. It's okay. We'll just find a nice backdrop if we can find a nice backdrop. Oh, I know. There's a way up there, isn't there? Won't go any higher than that, will it? Okay, that will do. That looks good. Okay, so first of all, which H? This is okay. We'll just work on the right build to start. We'll go from 1 to 2. Okay, we'll start with the support build, right, which basically uses, we'll show you the build first. Okay. You can't change weapons when you're in battle, so there's only really one weapon set you really want for it. I've seen people use pistol and other weapons and pistol. I find that for a mechanist, it's not that good. So this is the pure support build, right? Your whole idea is to basically create, okay, we're going to bring this back down. We'll bring it back down as well. Okay, the whole idea of this one is you're creating barrier, lacritive 24/7, and you're doing some healing because this is what you get the med kit for. See, when you first go into battle, you want the third hit of that creates a barrier. Every time you hit somebody, so you're basically in your face, you're in the boss's face, you're constantly hitting that and you're hitting barrier. So. But you also want to keep your duration stuff like your bonuses up as high as possible. Want that to be 100% if you can. Boom duration stuff like that. Now, these other ones is pretty much it does a bit of CC, which is good. You got these 3 for CC. Now I've always chosen this one here for this particular. You basically activate that, and that creates a shield, but it also creates lacritive as well. Okay, it's a barrier. So that creates a barrier and lacritive. So you got there and you got a barrier. So that's constantly giving you that. So you have that on auto. You keep these off auto. You keep that on auto because it gives you nothing. There's nothing really in there. So basically every time you hit that, it removes its conditions and also gives you these benefits. And when that goes down, you can create that. So basically your objective is to basically beat the crap out of everything that comes close to you. Close quarters, you don't, not further away. I kept this one because this decreases this, right? That goes to 23 seconds. If I have that, it goes to 29 seconds. If I can activate, wait until that goes down, then we'll activate that. Now that one there is just for yourself. Now this one here is your, basically a heal. You're pretty much either going to be in the barrier, constantly keeping a barrier and hitting everything constantly, right? And activating these abilities, that one on auto, that's on auto, and these two on auto and constantly hitting them. Now we'll activate that which is a big laser beam. Now we'll activate that. That goes 29 seconds. So you don't really want to activate that with this build if you don't have to. It's more or less to bring your mech back, or if your party doesn't need the laxative, you can do that. But you're in this build, which is basically constantly healing, right? So you're trying to avoid this if you can. If your party's really good, you hardly ever use this, because your barrier, constant barriers and everything else should, and the other benefits and the other people's things in the party should benefit you. Now, the stats for the armor and all that is basically toughness, vitality, healing power, and concentration. You can do damage, but you're not there to do damage. You do damage and all that for your mech and all that, but you don't. You're not the damage dealer. You're the one there that says, "Come look at me. I'm tough. I'm hitting you. I'm giving people barrier." Stuff like that. So yeah, these are just these ones for that one, and that gives healing benefits, and pretty much that's about it. Now, the runes in the healing power runes and all that, these are ones you find, and I just gone for the relic of the monk for this one, but you can use a relic of speed or one of the other relics you want, but I prefer the relic of the monk, and it helps your healing power and stuff like that. Now, you also want to go for healing power and boom duration. Now, you are slow on things, so you're hoping somebody's going to high quickness. The build itself is simple. You use invocation, because you're all about support and you're about healing. That's it for this build. And you're about the laxative. So you pretty much, that's all you're doing. Now that's build 1. This is my main build I've played for a long time. So far I've got the first attunement, so that's why I've got the fractal servant. Technically that's the yeah, that's my, where'd to go? Yep, fractal servant. That's what I've got now for that one. So now the next build we're going to talk about is a laxative. Basically, it's the same. It's a laxative DPS would be the word for it. So basically, you have that on auto. You keep these two off auto because they do the same thing as the other one. There, they create the barrier, cleanses conditions, and also create barrier. That one now so creates the barrier, and also they're basically supposed to supply laxative, and you have that on auto as well, which constantly gives laxative. You don't have to activate that, but if you do need to activate that, that's just the big thing. So basically, you're pretty much pushing your main. That one's an auto. You're constantly pushing these two, which I've got on the mouse. You've got this one, these ones here. You very rarely use that one, but that's, yeah. It can do a bit of damage if you land it right. I've never been good at it, so I just try to avoid that one. This one here has, you want to try and cut power and concentration, right? You want 100% concentration, which is boom duration. So you want your booms up to be 100%. You want your bleeding is good, but I would like that better. But we're more power oriented. This build's more of a power oriented build than actually condition build would be the word. So it's that type of one in mind. Accuracy, critical hit, and concentration for the 10% boom duration and stuff like that. And yeah, pretty much power. This is pretty much a DPS build, but with support for a laxative. So this is one of my core builds I like using the most. Guys, put that on auto. Don't very rarely hit that unless I need to. And let the mech do it. Let mech do its damage and so forth like that, and just basically shoot them. And it's all pretty much. You don't have to push any other buttons. Any of these you just leave off cooldown because they all supply benefits to you off the cooldown. But there's also a mech. There's also a thing in here. Yeah. So this is pretty much the mechanist pathway for that, which is basically just a laxative. Right, you're giving quickness, laxative and stuff like that. You could use these, but it's really much of the muchness, really. I don't want. I prefer just keep it all simple, stupid. And you're going for the glass cannon effect, which is that there, and you're going for the healing, a critical chance and stuff like that. And I could go down to that one, but we're going for this one. It's basically power build. So that's your electric power build. Now, of course, I'm using the fractal of the, what's the name for that one, which actually we'll remove that one and we'll put the speed one back into there, because we do need the speed one. I think it's better for most dungeons we actually come across. In open world, you can probably get away with the fractal, I'll call it the fractal, because it does a lot of burning, does a lot of stuff like that every time. When you inflict bleeding, which you're constantly, when you're doing on that attack there, yeah, pretty much only doing that one there, really. Inflict bleeding, that's that one, activates that one. You could use a twin pistol build to probably get you a better thing, but I actually found this better because you got the range factor as well. See, a lot of monsters a lot of bosses I can just sit back at range and kill, or go close quarters and kill. Depends on the scenario, depends on how we're going to fight them. And I've survived more battles. Like there's one you have to run. There's one that you run around. Or big one. Stand in the center. It's the one you do after you do the fire one. Can't remember the name, but we're going to do it tonight anyway again. And everybody else goes up and always stands next to it. And I don't. I just go, make go attack, push the 0 button, run around, and just constantly keep pushing the buttons. Running around it and constantly just popping those off, right? And occasionally popping them out into the ability off, which stabilizes the floor. So let's go to the next build. Now this build, right, is you want to put that on, that stays on auto, that stays on auto. Oh, did that one go off auto, those two? Oh yeah, that depends on what I'm running it. That's okay. So this is the DPS build. When they want DPS, this is the build you go for. Now, a lot of people use other things in here, but I find it kind of useless. I've tried, you can use multiple other things. So you got the only thing I probably will do is that one there for certain scenarios. All these other ones are just useless. They are good for the underwater fight that you have to fight, but they have too long a duration to pick them up and cool them down. They're useless against, unless you're fighting a big boss. That you really wouldn't need if you've got a good healer in your party. That there is, yeah, it's just pointless. This is probably the best one for it. I've tried every combination. People use mines and stuff like that. They're good for CC if you've got lack of CC in your party, but most of the time you don't. You're pretty much here to do damage. So this is the best one for if you want to. It gives quickness to yourself. Doesn't give it to anybody else. It gives stability to yourself and stuff like that. It doesn't give any other bonus to anything. And you've got the elixir there, gaining quickness and stability and vigor. Okay, simple as that. You gain that. Doesn't go for a very long period of time, but that I could probably do that, fix up that. But you're not here really for boons. You're here to hurt people, right? So the whole, I've coped the vitality into there because I haven't found anything better than that. So you want power, position, and ferocity. Now ferocity is the best one so far at 54, and you are basically it's a power ferocity build. Now you can get more power out of it. Like see, that one there gives you more power, more position, but you're losing like 9 points in ferocity, which you want as well. You need that ferocity to do the damage, for the critical hit chance and stuff like that. So you want that as high as possible. So you pretty much want to try to hit, you want to get as much critical hit as possible into the build. Right, so you want position there, which is critical chance, which is pretty good. Or could get that higher. We could tweak it to that, but then you're losing health. Right, which is 28k. We could actually just go to that one there, which gives us more power position. Let's have a look, see if there's anything better than that. That could possibly, if we could possibly find. I might tweak it and test out the build. We don't need that. We don't need the toughness. We want ferocity, power, ferocity, and position. Then you could go to that one, which is and it loses too much in the ferocity, which I don't like. I want to try to increase the power, toughness, and that you could go. Power 45, which is less than this. Adds toughness though to the build. Health, I'm just a bit. We go the Marauder, which is pretty much dead. Oh shit, worse than this. But I'm trying to get the position up high, which is 54 there. That actually could work. 54 instead of that, so it gets 54, 54, 30, and what's that? But it loses 24 low ferocity, which is critical damage. Additional. Okay, we could try that build actually, Marauder. We'll keep a look down. Yeah, we might try the Marauder build for that there, because we might test it out. Yeah. If we do need the ferocity later, we can always tweak it later. And we've got the ferocity there, which is good. And now we're doing more. Beautiful chance. We want to get that. Can we get that better? Is there a possible chance of getting that? But 63. Ah. Well, that there is. We're Marauder on this one, so let's see if we can get that up higher. I think. So we've gone for dragons, which is probably a good one to have. It's a nice balanced one, but 52. That's actually a lot better. We'll go for that one. Dragons, actually. Oh. Let's see if that increases our critical chance. So we've got 57% critical chance now. We could try to get to 100 if we really wanted to. Probably, actually, we could tweak, but it's still plenty. Okay, if we tweak those, yeah, we're gonna lose power though. I don't want to lose too much power. Could go assassins. See how much more we can get out. Try assassins for that. How much hit points are we going to lose? We lose 9k hit points, but we're just going up to 62. No, can we go back to Marauder? We're just super sitting on Marauder. It's a different build. It's a slightly different build, but it's dragons was probably the best one I'd probably say for all, but overall dragons you could go celestial if you really wanted to and stuff like that, but yeah, that's okay. We'll keep it at that one there. We've got a 57% chance of critical hit, which is not too bad, and the food is pretty much just that one there. So this is the main build. Now this build here, that's not, they're all on auto, so they're constantly doing stuff, and you basically don't use the shield, you just basically use the big cannon. You actually don't have the shield on you. It's all about these. You keep passive as much as possible. Occasionally use that, but it's better off keeping passive. And that one there is you use constant when it comes off cooldown. And this is the build what you want for that one. It's pure, simple damage. I'm going to hurt you. That's keeping you stabilized if you don't have a good enough, say, firebrand with you or something like that. So now the last build I want to show you. I've been playing around with this build. It's the corruption build. That goes to 100. Actually, if we go to this one here, see, that's actually better because you both 100 and 100, but I haven't tweaked properly at that one. That's for open world, that one, which I want to test out. But this one here is the same as. It's exactly the same as the other one. Alright, you're pretty much just popping out corruption damage. Basically, your DPS corruption damage. Simple as that. The gear you're using is slightly different. You're using expertise, condition damage, and using power. So basically, you're a power build, but you're mostly corruption. You do burning and bleeding, right? So everything there is pretty much triggering it as much as possible. You hit that, of course, when you do it, and that gives you the burning as well. And that's this one here, similar to the glass cannon, but that you want the bleeding and all that. You want all those type of damages. Other people go into all these better than I would. I'm just showing you the build and how I work it. Now, normally it goes into here. I got there, but when you go into the other build, which is this one here, I've got it up there. That's a little bit different. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the only thing that's different, I think, in that build there. I'll put that one there. So that's top, bottom, top, middle, middle, bottom. Bottom, top, yep. And that one there, so there it goes to there. I've tried it there, but I found... I honestly think even though it's less damage, burning, your mech launches into the air and it's sort of massive. Which we might get that one there, it does more damage. It's 3,200. Yeah, that also does quickness and does a CC on it. That's a lesser CC than that one, but let's have a look at that build and see if that tweaks that up. Yeah, it's 100% now, so that's pretty much what I'm going to try. Alcohol. That's not quite. What have I done wrong there? Oh wait, I'm not interested. Just trying to figure what we've done wrong there. So what am I doing different to this build? Okay. Concentration and damage. So let's go back to here, because this one here, when you activate it, it does a lot more. So by doing that, it made it go to 100. So what are we running? Running the trapper. And what have we got on the weapon? Bursting and F. Bursting and agony. Ah. Increases the inflicted bleeding duration by 20%. So if we go, which fair enough, the bleeding's only that one there, right? So we go, instead of that we go Earth instead of agony. Let's see if we can tweak. Okay, we do that one. There's a cooldown to that one. Include critical for 6 seconds, an enemy. Inflict bleeding for 6 seconds, okay, which is still not this, and that actually drops it. Yeah, what have I done wrong? Okay, so something, another build I've done. What have we got? Oh, that's that relic. Using the same relic. Now, they're all the same. That's the rune of the trapper. I'm just trying to figure out what I've done here that's slightly different to the other one. What's it under? Yeah, and then you got your runes in here, which you can put into them, which is basically pretty much self-explanatory. +5 to healing, plus 5 to power, and so forth, like that. So you can actually change all of that around as well. You want to have that. This is a very high number. It's about 150, I think, the highest, 140, 150, which you want to have. I'm still trying to figure out how's this one different to that one there. Even though the exact same builds almost. What I might do is put the other one back to that one there, so too. About that, get that the bleeding, I think. I can now think. Bleeding duration. Yeah, but I don't know what I've done wrong there. I'm missing 4% to bleed somewhere. Oh, anyway, this is the one I've been testing. I put it into there instead of there, so it's got all tweak this. And I'm trying to figure out what the difference is between. It might be one of these runes. That's all I'm gonna say. It's probably one of these runes that I've got in here. And that could be it. All I need to do is probably increase the expertise of one of those, maybe. So that one gives me 63 expertise for condition, damage, vitality, position, no. Is any other expertise that gives me higher than that? So I can just try to get that up to 100%. I know there's food you can use to get up to 100%, which we'll probably end up doing, which will be conditioned food. Yeah, well, leave that alone, because there is, when you have the foods out, Now that explains the pretty much the builds, but we want to look at the food and everything else we use, right? Currently, okay, we'll put it back onto our build here, which is this one, which we're going to be hopefully hope people might want this particular build. Now, it all depends on the party what you need and what you don't need. So now, when you're running certain builds, put it that way, you want to have certain stats, right? So like this build, it's DPS, so you want damage, you want to get high position, you want damage, you don't really care too much, you don't want healing power at all. The bleeding is a bonus, but you don't really need it. You do need it for that particular thing, 'cause that's all you're doing. You are not doing any burning except for you're doing bleeding there, you're not doing anything else there. These are pretty much useless except for that one there, which does a bit of burning, and on top of that, so your DPS, which is damage. Simple as that. No fancy stuff. So you don't need those because you're not getting any boom durations whatsoever. You can actually probably remove those. But so you pretty much want power, position, vitality, stuff like that, and ferocity for the whole build. That's pretty much, you could probably even strengthen it down, but I don't think I've come across a better, okay, this one I'm going to try and explain. You won't come across a better combination of those. Like Assassins is good, but you're losing power. And you're gaining position, and you're getting ferocity, but ferocity is position is one of the things you want to get that high. But 57%, I could go Assassins, but then of course I'm going to lose vitality, which I'm going to lose 28k damage, and I'll be down to about 20 or something k. So I'm softer then, and I don't want to be too soft. So it all depends on the your scenario between the bosses you're fighting. Some bosses, even with this, can really hurt you badly. Right? It doesn't really, yeah, it's not the nicest. So when it comes down to food, this particular one, I'm running this food here, which is incoming damage position, power position, and that. Now, I have healing food when I'm running the support mechanist. Okay, that I use these ones here, which gives me a 2-hour buffer. That goes with the support mechanist. Then you've got the DPS mechanist, which I use this one here. Then you've got the corruption expertise mechanist, which I've showed you before. So that'll be that one there. You have that one there, which is for the power mechanist, and that one there is for basically the corruption mechanist. So it works really nicely together. How all these work well, they balance well, and the food combination depends on what you want. But I normally just activate one of these and just run with that till the food runs out, even if I switch builds. So this is pretty much how I keep it on. This stuff I'll put in the bank eventually, but that's neither here nor there. I just can't bother putting it in the bank. I just hang on to them because these build up, that builds up, these build up, that builds up, these build up. Occasionally get those stuff, but yeah. Now this is the other thing I run here, which is that one. So now we're going to show you, go straight into here. Yep, there you go. We'll just enter here and we'll show you what I mean. This is what you need to talk about. So they're the builds and how they're set up. I know it's not probably the best way of explaining it to everybody, but that's the best way I can do it. Okay, so in here, you're looking at your own personal agony resistance, which I've... Can you see up here? I think up here. Yeah. I've got suggested agony resistance, and yep, I pretty much got that maxed out, which is H, which is this thing here. This only time you need to worry about. That's because of those little things in there, like the healing +4 plus agony, which I'm going to remove the healing ones eventually, but I'm neither here nor there. That I'm going for damage because I want speed, because I want the speed out of this one. Okay. Now each one of these will have its own rating, number of players and so forth like that, and it'll have its own rating. We've done all the recommended, which is these ones here, and they're harder themselves, which is that one there's the one I took out the main boss by itself at a tier 3 the other day. So I need to go to the toilet, but anyway, that's pretty much about it. So you want to get agony resistance, which you get from couple of different vendors here. Now, you can buy them from... You always want to do your armor here. You always want that for every character you use. Top up your armor, so that's that done. So you always get the armor bonus. You want to run those foods, and you want to run food as much as possible, like these foods. You want to go to your guild and get stuff like that for your guild. You also, I've got just a gold find here, but the runes is the what's known ones is these things you're after. Now, you save up on the agony ones. Right, as soon as you get that much of those, you don't use agony ones. Now, I found it's just as, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just as expensive if you bought that and if you made it using those. Probably more expensive probably when you make them. Buying that's an agony 11. You get two of those, you make, I've got two of those which I'll make into a 12. Then you put two 12s together, makes a 13, is up to a 14. Like I've got in this character here somewhere. Somewhere I got them? Have I got them in this character? Or did I have them not in this character? I don't think I've got them in this character. Oh yeah, I've got a 14 and a 15. You really don't need those. I could probably take those off and put something else in there, but I don't. It just gives me more agony resistance, which I like to have. This gives me better agony resistance than that does. I don't need. I could probably reduce the agony resistance down or go for it. I eventually want to get the highest you can, which is 21 there, but that's over time. This is where you get these from, but you want to basically just hang on to them, build them up, get this one. You can get other ones there, but once you have your basic agony, you just want once you start building up agony resistance, you want to start coming to here, but you want to hunt down these ones. These are the key ones. Okay, we'll go to the bottom one here. These are the key ones you want, which are the same list as that one there. Not that one. These ones here. That's a healing power. That's just healing power. Healing power. You don't really want those. You're looking for the what's the name ones? The combined ones, which are these ones here. Gives you more to your might, more to power, and gives you that flat 9%. Okay, so this is what you try to build up for. This is what I've got on pretty much all my characters. So you can see that there. It gives me vitality plus 9 to vitality plus 9 to agony resistance, which helps build this up. You only need that bit 150. I've got it maxed as much as I can, and I've just achieved that one there, which gives me more things. But when you start, just keep these. Don't use them for anything else. Just hang on to them until you get that figure. Buy that. Then you automatically got 11 plus agony resistance. You just keep rinse and repeat doing that. This one here is you sell all your junk stuff too. So when you clear up your code, you just sell it all to there. There's other things that what you want to buy as well. Where we go? Nothing really there you want to buy. There is stuff there you can buy for certain things. There's nothing on this character you need to buy besides this character's more for selling. This stuff here I've got to buy some of that, but it's going to cost fractal relic, so I'm not going to do that till I need to. And I've got a long way off before doing that. You can buy keys and other things like that, but I feel you don't really need to. I end up selling the boxes anyway. This is kind of useless, this panel, unless you want this stuff, but you're paying the price for it. You don't want to waste this funds on this type of stuff. So that's being honest with you. That to me, that's a waste of thing. Now, when you first start, you will be buying these. So you want to get your basics. You can get these for. You don't really need that one, but it's good to have at the beginning, right? Like all I have to do is hit that one there now. That one simple one. That takes care of all those three. Takes care of this, this, and this. Won't do that, right? But I can do that if I want to buy one of those and give that. But that's what it's costing you, just to buy one. And that's the currency you need the most. When you get one of these things, though, you then come back here and you start collecting these from doing fractals and that. You hit this, and you basically use those. Get basically those from. Every time you have one of those, the extra ones, because you don't need them. Once you have that, you don't need these. There's no point trying to sell them there. You want to do this because you need these. Those you need a shit ton of, which I'll show you in a minute. This is the one you eventually want to get. You want to get these first, these three first. Now you don't have to go the next step, which combines all three into one, which I've got. That was very expensive, but it was worth it to me. But that's so if you don't have space or whatever, if you don't have space then you're in trouble. There's not much else really here. This is more like probably later stuff. After I finish the fractals completely, that's when I'll probably start doing stuff like this. Collecting these and doing that, but I'm not going to be stressing about any of those type of stuff. Well, once I finish off the fractals and get the fractal gold, I want to get that next, which is my main aim. But I've got to get, there's recipes and stuff like that there. You can learn, but I've got all those. But I'm not going to waste any of these credits on those or any of those things on that. This is the infinite ones you're talking about. You have to use those, I think, to grab. You put them in. If you grab these, you put them in the Mystic Forge, and you end up getting that one, which is fantastic. I got that. I'm happy with these. Just skins, which are really, that's up to you if you really want to get stuff like that. But I'm not overly worried about that. Now that the other thing was the endless tonic. It's the only thing I need from this character from now on. But that's the last thing I'll grab. Now you can get a backpack from here too, which I'll explain that too. This is the one I'm currently up at the moment. This is what I'm trying to achieve. My next level is that one now. And that one, that's the bonuses it will give you. So I've got the first lot of bonuses here. Right. So I'm happy with that. Plus I got that running. I also run the... I haven't run the other food too much for it. I run the snow globe, but I haven't run the candy goblin yet for this character because I don't think it needs it. I think it's just more like the other one it needs because you're very much limited on what you can and can't do. Like there's other ones of these here you can use as well. You can use that one there for expertise. These are the crystals I've built up over time. Eventually I'm going to have them for multiple characters and stuff like that, and you can access your bank there as well. So that is pretty much explanatory. This is the character. Where did he go? Go back out of here, but there's nothing else in there you really need or talk to. Now this character, where is it? Over here, this one with the wings. This is the one you want to start talking to when you first start collecting stuff, right? And it'll tell you stuff, but you basically gives you hints of getting the arm. I can't really show you because I haven't done it. I've done it all. So what I'm going to do is jump out of here. And actually, let's just find a party, shall we? Actually, I'll jump out of here, go back to the fractals in the mist. I need to go to the toilet, so we're going to go back to the fractals. Let's go back to the fractals in the mist and I'll go to the toilet and we'll be back. But pretty much that's self-explanatory. We'll jump into a game. I could use these up, but yeah. Actually, I don't know what I might do. Get those bonuses running while I go to the toilet. But I don't want to waste. Okay. So let's go to well rested, and we'll use up those. We'll use those up and see if they'll benefit into the game. Maybe if you use a lot of them, they could benefit into the game. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. So we'll do that, and then we'll go find a match. So we've still got some of these. We can put as much on those while we're waiting. Okay, so to activate that, you simply hover over that, let it go for 5 seconds. And we're going to mute ourselves and we'll let that do its thing, which is let that chop through that, then we'll go running to it. I don't like doing that because it runs down the other bonuses you got running there, which is a bit of annoying, but we'll be back in a minute. Sorry, I'm late. I'm back. I had to go to the toilet, so I had to go for a booze. Anybody on Discord at the moment? Probably are, but they're not on this one. No one's on. Oh, anyway, we'll let this finish off and do its magic. I do apologise. I was hoping to be quicker than this, but we'll go as soon as this does that. Because what this is giving us is giving us this XP boost for 6 hours, which is not too bad, but it's a more for world than anything else, I reckon. This is why I use these ones here. They're which one for world and just basically pop the thing, because mostly for world I found. It's good for other stuff as well, but yeah. I very rarely use those in the open. Very rarely use those. This one, and the snow one in the open world, unless I want something out of it. But it gives you other bonuses, like gives you extra karma boost and stuff like that, which comes in handy. We'll just let this finish off here, and we can get stuck into what we want to do. Like, I know there's probably better ways you could tweak these builds and make them better. But I find the one I'm currently running, except for probably the tweak I just did, it works for me. So I'm going to test this new tweak out in the fractals tonight. If it doesn't seem to work, I can always go back to the other one. Go back to the dragon one, or whatever it is, and just work on that. Try to get back to that balance of how I like to play. It's almost finished here. Let's let that do its magic. But I'm actually liking the mechanism. It's a very simple build to play. Yes, you could run other things with like grenades or the big cannon thing. You run twin pistols with it, or pistol and something else. Those ones there, to me, lack. Oh, it sort of does lack into it, because you really don't need to. Because there's a reason why you just run Cygnus, which is absolutely brilliant. Oh, that's almost finished. That's it. Last one. I won't chew that up. Yep. So we'll stop that one. And you can go there. Collect that as we go about. So we've got quite a few bonuses out of that. Now, there's a reason why I choose to run certain builds and the way I run it is because I want certain things out of there. Out of one. There is a passive one on this one. I don't know if there is a passive one on this one where you can what's the name? Get other bonuses out of it. I'll get signets out of it, so they basically stay active when they're passive and stuff like that. I think no, that's another build. That's the what's the firebrand build, not this. The firebrand character. Well, paladin, if I like to call it. It's a Thursday night and no one's done. So we want to jump into basically. We're just going to try to find the fractals. I've got to do other missions like strike missions and stuff like that. Tier 4 dailies. 100 done. That's okay, cool. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind. I don't want to do 100. Okay, so this is be all T4 dailies, and if they do recommended, we'll show you how this particular build works in that. High DPS. Okay, anyway, doing all accurative. Now this one here, we've pretty much got a...
Scarlet's gonna have my skull.
So this is what we got running. We've got a Herald,
I'm dead.
Reaper, another Mechanist,
Strap in for a
and what's the name? And the Mechanist is running healing food, so he's a healer.
I'll raise the gangplank.
Okay. We can do it right. You could be a healer because there's not many people that do run healer builds.
This is what your curiosity gets you.
Over here, mech. Is that my mech following? Come on, mech. Follow this one. Over here. Oh, come on. Really? Two of them in a row. That my mech doing that? Okay, we'll find out. Person is not controlling his mech very well. Why is your mech not following my mech? You got it, black, where'd it go? God damn, this is annoying. Over here, mech. That's my mech. Yeah, that mech is not doing its job. So the whole idea is us to keep away from certain things. Get the mech to do a lot of... The mech's doing a lot of damage. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing there. And I'm just doing DPS. Oh, god damn it. I keep forgetting to push that button. I don't need to push any of the buttons bar that one there. I could probably put... Can I put that on potential? Oh, that's definitely not my mech going there. Why did he send his mech away? He must have been the back to it. Ah, that's not good. Oh, come on, really? No, I hate that one does it like twice. No, it's still here. I want to go after the captain. Okay. Now we go there. Oh, there goes twice. We go once. Oh, I didn't go twice that time. I wonder if I can actually make that auto. You die, will you? You're bugging me. Why? How are we doing something? Just trying to get position. Don't really want to stand in those circles of doom when they appear, even though I've got healing there. That gives me quicker stability, but also quickens my things, abilities. Zap him. That's it. You want to use that big cannon as much as possible. The whole idea is to use those abilities, not to... Find the captains over here. No, bombard the captain, will you? So annoying. You could hold off onto that one. There we go. Could we put that on auto? I don't know if we can put that on auto. That was pretty quick, actually. Didn't take in much damage at all, which is survivability wise is good. Oh, enable auto. So enable auto for that one. Control that. So that's now just on auto, which is good. I could get auto for that one, but I don't think I want to take. I want to time that one myself. The other one I could time. It could be better just timing it, but sometimes I forget to push it. So now I don't have to worry about pushing it.
Your hired muscles arrived. Come on, let's go.
I could possibly want to time it for this one, but you might want to activate it. It might activate too early and stuff like that.
Anyway, welcome to Deepstone, lost treasure vault of the Deltamore.
Wanna earn your keep?
I am not going to jump. You can do it, but
Turn
yeah.
this damn thing off.
I know it's easy enough to just wait for that one.
An elemental. Crystal's magic must be strong.
Do I really want to? Now we don't have to worry about anything except for the button pushes of 1, 2, 3, and 4. And of course the 0 button. Did activate eventually. Dum, dum, dum. In the end, it doesn't even matter. So I'm just, that song has been in my head for a long time. So these are pretty much the tier 4 fractals. Now we haven't done the fractal 100, which is so annoying to do. I'm happy they've done it. I don't mind doing it, but it does kind of bug me.
Across that bridge. If I stand on this. Right. Step on those other runes. That should deactivate the traps.
I'm reading energy from that crystal. It's like the spiders were protecting it. Or maybe it's protecting them.
Bring them all together. Now I'm doing fire damage as well, but that's really not that much. Big spider. Concentrate on the big spider. Focus on the big spider and then push 0. melt the big spider. Come on, you can do better than that. Now I'm going to fight the center boss, and then of course there's maybe a chest as well. Now we go after this one.
Come on, let's go see if that door is open now.
No, for the auto thing to kick in. I'm getting on stability, so. Yeah, we gotta find.
Looks like another dwarven trap. Go and step on that other rune.
This is just a hole in the ground. Dwarven traps are supposed to be clever.
Stop whining. Look, that did something. Why don't you go take a look at that orb? We'll wait here.
Read that up. One.
How many traps do you think these dwarves made? I know it's a treasure vault, but this feels like overkill.
Honestly, the treasure is the last thing I'm worried about right now. After everything you've seen.
I already told you you're free to leave whenever. So, what's keeping you here?
Don't remember. You don't seem the family I've ever known. I owe you.
You owe me? I made some mistakes and I'm paying for them. But you don't owe me a damn thing. I mean, maybe you're right about this place. I got so caught up with getting back into the guild.
The vault's just ahead. And with our friends and their light, we can open.
Not bad. So,
Chest over here.
I never asked. Why'd you hire the muscle? You've never
Always
needed
grab the
it
chest.
To keep you from doing something stupid. Because I know you.
Yeah, there's technically 10 chests in here. This is just. See, I only have to do the dailies, but I'll do the ruck as well. Just to keep everybody happy. But I want to show you how this build works and how what you can do with the build in fractals as well. So, let's itchy beard.
You're not gonna keep us out of that vault.
So wait for them to get together. They might bring them all together in one hit. Come on, anybody got the ability to do that? I don't have the ability to do that. I had all the ability to do that, I could just simply zap them. Oh, gee, yep. Oh, not supposed to hurt me. Damn it, bloody itchy earring bugs me easily.
Torin.
Torrent,
That voice.
Vice, see you.
Drawing
Drawing
closer.
closer.
It knows we're coming.
Coming. He knows when you're coming. He knows when you're asleep. You don't have the light. No. Okay, then they deactivate that. We've got no. Okay, I'll reactivate that ability and trigger it again. I don't quit.
Torin!
Now I concentrate on this one. So, activate that, the big cannon. pretty much you don't really want to. Not surprising, he normally teleports to another location there. Oh no 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 no. Hate it when you get stuck, it's the hardest thing. You haven't got to really immobilize on this is with that one there, which okay, we're going to eliminate any spectral flames that come near us. Are you rotten bugger? You get it. I hate when that does that. Pretty much, this is the good thing about having this type of weapon. You can just concentrate on the attack you're going to do here. It also makes your firing faster too. I guess I can fix this. No, you can't duplicate. The one means to see me. No.
Light of Deldrimore. But I don't have it.
Occasionally there's some over there.
You have to do it.
There's a chest over here.
Make it quick.
So that's the dailies done except for tier 100 one. Tier 4 100, which is a bitch we want to do. That would can take up to half an hour to an hour. It depends on the group you're with. This group would have been a quick one, probably about 20 minutes to 30 minutes at the most. But I mean, pretty much we got everything we wanted out of this one. We don't need anything else. We got a laxative, still got the healer laxative, so that's fine. So he's bringing a healer and he's doing that, so which is nice. Oh, this one. This one should be easy. Tier 3. Oh yeah, I remember doing all this earlier today. I did record it though too. So that's on my previous recording, so let that person chat. We just went on the top. Kind of annoying, this one, really. What I'll probably do today is I can clear all this that way.
Quill? Did you mean Quill?
Oh.
There! It's like a wind element.
Took a long time to figure this one out.
Weird spirit was talking about. Let's get to work.
You have no business here.
And activated automatically. Whee! That's it, we haven't pushed any buttons anymore. Mech should automatically do the rest of attacks, but it doesn't. I can always trigger it that way by just pushing the left or right scroll wheel button. Scroll wheel, I should say. I'm sorry, I pushed D myself. I've got a bad habit doing that. 1, 2, 3, and jump. 1, 2, and that's it. I got that one. Just wait for that to come off cooldown. No, I can't do it here. 1, 2. That one. Missed that one. Merry Christmas. Somebody else must be giving me no stability and stuff like that.
You're doing great. Strange. Why is it so... Sorry, I just feel a little awful. Take what you want and go.
Again with the bloody thing. You trickle game. I think it goes faster now. Then soft.
Leave. I'll give you anything.
Okay, you heard that, didn't you? My research didn't say anything about disembodied voices.
Oh, come on. Why are you knocking me down like that? It shouldn't be knocking me down like that. With stability, I should have no problem with them.
What do you desire?
Normally everybody just G's there, but okay, big gun. Basically, you just gotta stand there and shoot the rock. That's it, we're rock shooters now. And that just increases, it also increases my speed of my shooting, which is what swiftness does. Normally you'd move away from that stuff or stand just outside of it. I'm not taking any damage, so there we go. This is only a tier 3. Can kill you though. This last one that can kill you in the tier 3 parts, which happened to me earlier. It's kind of disappointed, like really surprised me because I don't normally die or get damaged because I know the pattern so well. The only thing I've got to do is a CM modes. To get more fractal relics. That's it. To get more fractal to get all fractal relics, I need to do CM modes. I use that because that's going to trigger that one. Oh, come on. Thank you.
You feel it too, right?
Basically, we go straight into the battle. Make sure we got that there. Now we can zap you. Now I'm hoping those two people are going to stand far enough away from each other. Oh wait. Each one's almost dead. No, it's a bit overkill, but never such a thing as overkill. I'm not worried about any of that. That should reset itself by the time we get to... Oh, we got to reset there.
I can't just go up there with her like this.
So this is pretty much basically what we got to do. It's a simple way of playing it. It's gives you everything you need for the damage you need to do and keeps you alive. Now there's certain other things you want in the group, like stuff people to supply you with quickness, stability, and with the cleansing and with the healing. That you notice we have not used our healing at all. Now in this next section, depends on the scenario, we may end up needing using it.
Sounds like we're dealing with more than just elementals here. Let's be on
But
our guard.
it's not giving me constant molecular though. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. If I had this plus constant elective, then yeah, it would be better. But somebody's not running constant elective. Like, if you're running the mech and you're running the healing build, you're running constant elective as well. I'm surprised he's not running it 24/7. He hasn't got it on auto.
Why are you here? I came to this mountain to be alone.
I just like jumping in this section.
Spirit was talking about. Wait,
I don't want to hurt
isn't
you.
she the woman from that picture?
I can't control what happens if you don't. I said leave! I warned you.
Now we're getting a lack of it. these things. I need to find the bubbles. 1, 2, 3, jump. One, two, three, jump. I can do this in CM mode too, but it's not that easy.
You don't need to be here. I can handle this on my own.
I don't know how I took damage there, but that's interesting.
What do you want? I'll give it to you, but you can't stay. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Healing, these some more healing, please. Keep that. Like it was kicked in. That's better. Again with that. I don't know how those two died. Here's where we've got to stand over each other. Here is going to be dangerous because this is we've lost. How do we lose you? Oh shit. We're not going to make this one. Shit. I'm a dead man. Last man standing. I don't think I'm going to make this one. No, not 12. Damn it.
I warned you.
Damn it. Not happy with that, Jan. We should have defeated that one, but I had the same problem with the other group earlier. Not enough that DPS. Oh. Oh, I got... Firebrand. You know, Firebrand is probably, I'm going to have to say, it's the best support slash. I need to get one more of those. Everybody runs around that way, do they?
You don't need to be here. I can handle this on my own.
Questionable.
How's he? You've pretty much got to stay here. The firebrand will keep us alive. They got, okay, we should be able to take care of them now. This is 6%. Out of the water, out of the water, out of the water. Got it.
Just take what you've earned and go.
That was the harder one, but we got it.
Well, we stop it, but are
Yay.
all right?
That was fun. We didn't need to, but we're storing for the points now. We did lose our mech. To get more water, then we'll probably do a bit of what's named, and then we'll go into. See, this is. It's really easy to do this. I've been waiting for other people on the Discord to join me, but they're not interested in playing this mode, or they're too busy playing other games at the moment, which is fair enough. They said they want to mention about playing it, and, but they're not interested.
Apparently, you're inquest. Don't let that throw you, though. You're still
I've actually taken this level of boss on, tier 3 boss on by myself. At the end, everybody died, pretty much at the end. And they just go, oh, and I'm like still dancing around, and I just kept on going because it's like, it's only about 30 or 40% to kill, so I just killed him. With this particular build. Actually, no, I had a lack of this build. Which is a DPS build. And I just pretty much killed him. It's like, oh yeah, he's dead. And just ran around it. Occasionally push the I accidentally pushed the button, but what's that? I don't care, but yeah. So which is the Firebrand is probably the best support in this one. Mine's next best. But the Firebrand is probably, I would have to argue to say is the best support. Now this one, we are just going to basically hammer. When he comes, they target him, and we just hammer him with everything we got. Oh. Oh, that was dead. Okay. Well, we are fate to tier 2. So our next step is to blow some more doors up. Blow some doors up, that's about it. The next step is to... in here we just got to blow doors up. People farm this for some reason. I don't know why you're not a farmer, but they do. this one. Come on.
Thanks, Scarlet. This is the best experiment ever.
Can we get the other ones? Oh. Yeah, big zappy doll. That opens that other doorway. I think that I need actually. That's just that I need thing. I've already done the melting skin on the thing. The last thing we have to do is over here. Probably gonna have to grab that. What's that actually? Can we? I'll do that afterwards. Here's where we've got to send the mech away because we don't. The mech is useless in this section.
I think you're ready for the extraction.
Oh, okay. Bring back the mech then. We want to go to the tower first. We want our energy up activated. Ah! You idiot. You absolute idiot. Ah. Twat.
How not to do this kind of research right on the intersection of those
Activate that. Activate that. Basically, we just run around. This is what you do with this one. We just run around in circles and shoot it. Try to avoid those big glowy things. We don't need to worry about that. Should be dead before we can come to those glowy things come over here. That's it. I took on a tier 3 of those. Everybody else buddy died. I'm like, nah, I've got about 30. I think it was about 30% health. I can't remember. It was I managed to do it and I took it out. I don't know if there's a CM one of those. It'd be interesting if there was. Got one more to do, yeah. Oh, this was a really easy one to do. A lot of them you can't. There's some of them you have to go to what's the name to do it. What I might do is get some more water. Ah, it's this one, the tunnel.
Can you hear me? I'm reading a large cavern beyond the water.
Yeah.
Should be your starting point.
Hate that when it does that. When I do that. It should be easy enough just to go straight through this maze. Without any hassles. The only one you use as a night one is this one, which is annoying. Somebody should have most of this done before I even get to it. It is tier 1 after all. Oh, they're not dead.
Now that's just excessive.
Really? Bugging the crap out of me now. Shoot me in the bloody back all the time. Really piss me off. Tier 1 creature just goes, I'm going to shoot you in the back. This is an easy section. Hey, Mac. Oh. Okay.
This is a sterile research environment. Leave at once.
Very well. Wait.
You won nothing! Tremble and cry as I unleash my greatest...
Thank you. That was kind of fun.
Have I mentioned how much I hate
Now,
those
let's
grubby little
put
things
this
down
stuff away. And what I'll do is I'll stop this video and we'll start a new one just playing World Be World again. So pretty much that's it. Now here we check this one again. I always check that, see how much of those I've got compared to what I need to get to that. I'll just buy that outright because it is worth the buy outright. We'll just go here to, where is it? Star-Lord. Where is it, Star-Lord? I'm getting tired too, which I want to jump into World Be World, even though I don't need to, but I probably will do a World Be World. I can't really do a World Be World build because there's a mixture you can play in World Be World. Oh, come on, where's my mind? Star-Lord, there we go. So what we... Okay, so we just tidying all this up. Yeah, we can sell that. So we've got the skin already unlocked. We have the skin unlocked ourselves, so it's worth, that's gone down a bit. Some of them were worth about 20 silver. I could sell, I just did the hell just sell that. Don't really care. It's just salvage really. That one is the same thing. I don't need it. And somebody wants the 20 silver for it. I'll gladly get rid of it for 20 silver. That's about it there. God, it's bloody a warm night tonight, I tell you. So we've got some loot, that one there, which we can't do anything with, except maybe trash. That's about it. No one's on Discord at all, which is typical. Trash that. Trash that. That's all. I end that one there. I could sell it, but yeah. It's better to trash it because you get a lot of materials from it, and I can flog that off on the market. Yeah, bugger it, they can have it for that price. They want, did I not sell it? Sell! Instant sell. Gee, what's wrong with you today? Slow game. Push a button, you should automatically do it. So we've done all the fractal, we've done all recommended, so there was just anything in here, it's just a bonus from them. And also what the rest of the stuff is from the dailies. Oh, that. And that. Okay, so we've got those, we've got one thing we can flog off. Oh, hello. Yeah, we've got one of those we hang on to. Oh, that's another thing we can't do. Do we have a hammer? No, we don't have a hammer. We've got... That's all junk, and we've got one thing we can do there. So next stop, port called. I don't know why it's the title or something. I'm warm and toasty. I'm not going to sell that. We got to break them down for later use. Now, this is what I mean. Now, we don't need to buy those because we have the pink one now, which does all of them. So when you get to that stage, you sell those, you buy these things. Alright, and then with those, you simply open them up. It looks cool, I like that. Looks kind of cool, the symbol, but useless to me. And we'll just throw that into the bag. It's another item we've got to scrap. Oh yeah, we're going to do that to that one there. Forgot about that. We'll do that later. Collect anything we can collect from there. We've got anything for sale still? No, we've got to put that other thing for sale in a minute. We'll go to our main character and do that. Now, this is the main thing we're after. We're trying to achieve that goal. We got the first one, which gives us the 5% angry resistance plus 1 outgoing damage and 10% health per second. So that's the first bonus we get from the Mist achievement, and we're now classified as Fractal Servant, which is fair enough. Takes effect immediately upon receipt, gives you more agony resistance and stuff like that, which we don't need. We've got enough agony resistance, but we're going to keep that anyway. So that's that, and that one there. Now, before there is one lady there we want to get. The only thing we want to get. There is other, but you definitely want to get these ones, and you want those infinite, and then you want to convert them. What is it? Can't remember which one you're going to convert them to. There is a way of converting them to the one I've got. Anyway, that's that done and dusted. We'll sign off from this game, and we'll jump into a new game, and rinse and repeat. That was kind of good, actually. Kind of enjoyed that. We're going to go back to main character for a minute, and we'll sell that other item and make it and sell it. So we'll leave the group. Don't need to stay there. We want to jump into World Be World, so then we'll make a video on that in a minute. And what you should and shouldn't buy in World Be World, maybe. I wouldn't waste the points. Certain points you get. See, World Be World tickets, unless you've got everything in World Be World, are fucking hard to come by. Unless you do it like I am, religiously every day. It's still hard to come by. I've got to wait until Saturday before it gets reset. Okay, so we're main character, so we want to jump into here. We'll grab that item, we'll make it. Grab those three, and we'll make it into something else, which is a relic. Until we get legendary ones, this one way you can make gold. I want to know how hard it's going to be for the legendary ones. Now, we want to craft that. It's this one we want to craft, so we need... And one, do we? That's what it makes, so I need by one. Okay, instantly buy for that. Okay. Now we can craft that one. So you could try craft that, but you can't sell that. And you can't sell that. And there for some, I got one of those in the bag. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. And I got none of those in the bag, but I don't know what they're for. So, yeah, probably for something. Can't remember what, but we've got those there. And now we can simply. You can't craft that into anything else, which would be nice. Now this would simply look at the sale price, what everybody's asking for it and whatnot. That's too low, that's too expensive. I always sell it for that. Okay, it's just there we go. Make that nice and even. There we go. That is too expensive. That's just ripping people off. That's asking too low because you can spend up to, I think, 2 or 3 gold, 4 gold to make it. So making it the gold profit is kind of wrong. Sell it for 11. It's fair price, but that's way too low. I would not sell it unless I had like thousands of those. And I'm interested in selling it, but I'll sell it for 11 gold because I know how much they cost to make. It's hard to carry. Okay, before we go any further, has that been reset yet? 6 skill. No. Okay, cool. I couldn't try it. Nah, we'll just go rift hunting and do that once a week. Okay. So we'll log off and we'll head off. But pretty much that's the one character I do fractals with every time. I will eventually make probably a firebrand to do the fractals one time. But once I get master of all the fractals, I could probably put one together straight away, but I always have to take stuff off this character. I don't want to go back doing that. And I'd have to have a slot free. Oh, no, I can make one. But I have to have a look at what character I want to do. But this one's got all legendary armor. The firebrand hasn't got legendary armor, all of it yet. It just needs 2 more pieces. We will be jumping in and playing this character next, which is my firebrand character. The only thing I don't like is how that clips into there. I wish they could fix that up. But that just bugs me. Right. Oh yeah, that's my new character that I've got. That's my old character. It's going to be for what time? See, like, it does the same with that one too, doesn't it? Yeah, but anyway, that's going to be our new character anyway. I'm going to sign off anyway. My name's Commander Black Star Lord Actual Service signing off. Thank you again for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. I really appreciate any comments and feedback on what you think about the fractals, any questions you want to ask, or anything you might want to think about getting from the fractals, let me know. And I can try to step. There is plenty of videos on how to achieve the backpack and that from the fractals, so you can do all that. It's not that hard to do. Anyway, my name is Commander Black Star Lord at your service signing off. Thank you again for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. And if you wish to learn in the fractals, let me know, and I'll put either a support or DPS with you, and so you can teach you how to do the fractals if you need help. So you all take it easy and have a great day.